Friends, today I want to talk about something which is a very common ritual, a practice in marriages. But a lot of people are confused about its astrological basis. Okay, people know about this custom and people practice almost without fail. But why it is done, there is a lot of confusion. One of the customs is in Indian marriages, in Vedic marriages, the groom and the bride, they take 7 rounds around fire, 7 perambulations around fire, right? We all know that. At least from the movies, everyone knows that, if not in personal lives and families. The reason for that is what? Before I talk about the reason, I want to bring another situation. Okay, and that situation is also very popular and feared word called Manglik, Mangal Dosha, Kuja Dosha, as in south of India we call it Kuja Dosha, right? In North India we call it Manglik, right? What is that? Something about Mars, correct? Something about Mars. So why is this Mars specifically spoken about for marriage? Why a fire, Agni, which is Mars? In Bhuloka, that is Earth, the fire is Mars. Light is Sun, but fire is Mars. On this planet, it's Bhuloka. It's Mars's house, Mars's home. Read about it. So we see why Mars is getting so important in marriages of all planets. Mars. Didn't we know marriage relationships are all about Venus? So why Mars? Ever thought about it? Well, I did think about it, and I'm an astrologer, so I think from astrological point of view. I try to understand the world and universe from whatever I know. Okay, I am not so super intelligent. Okay, so I will only use the tools that I know of, right? So from astrological point of view, I know something that in our Skandha Jyotish, that is the core of Jyotish, which is one of the Vedanga, which is derived from Vedas. I did a recent video, you can watch, about the relationship between astrology and Vedas. So in that Skandha, we have 8, actually there are 10, but I'll talk about 8. There are 8 planetary directions. 8 directions, 4 plus 4, 8, right? North, east, west, south, and the 4, north, east, southeast, and so on. So there are 4 directions, plus 4 more directions, so total 8 directions, and these are karmic directions, okay? So this circle of karmic directions is called Dig Chakra. Dig is direction, okay? When we say Dig Bala in chart, it has its roots in this chakra. Did you know that? Did you hear anywhere? In internet it is not written, so you would probably know if you have done only internet study. We'll talk about it some other day. What is the connection between Digbala and this Dig Chakra? Okay, the chakra or the cycle of direction, the karmic direction. This is, guys. This is not the physical Rashi direction. Okay. So in the karmic direction, in the Dig Chakra, Venus is sitting in this, you must know. Venus is there in southeast direction. Sun is in east, Venus in southeast, Mars in south, Rahu in southwest, west Saturn, northwest Moon, north is Mercury, northeast is Jupiter. That's why we have temples, and we worship in northeast because Jupiter, Dharma. Okay, coming back to Venus, which is southeast. So if we talk about a karmic direction, that is about marriage. So Venus has to come into play, right? And there is another chakra mentioned in the same skandha of Jyotish, the core of Jyotish, which is called Kal Chakra, guys. Kal Chakra. The obstruction that time gives us. There's a time and space dimension, guys. This is what it is. This is what it is, the time and space. Okay? The space is the karmic direction and time is the Kal. So this Kal Chakra also operates on these very 8 directions, and there is a planet that corresponds with each of these directions in the Kal Chakra. So we have Dig Chakra, where Venus is in southwest, and we have Kal Chakra, where Mars is in southwest. The job, the task, the Vedic task of these planets in Kal Chakra is to oppose the planet in the Dig Chakra. Whatever karmic direction a planet has in Dig Chakra, for example, for marriage it is Venus, the planet that opposes it is Mars. Does it make some common sense? If you are angry, if you beat your wife or abuse your spouse or husband, will that help the relationship? It won't. If you do violence, you kill, will that help the relationship or marriage? No, that's common sense. It's coming from there, guys. Venus versus Mars. That is why Manglik, that's different matter. Manglik is very abused and misused concept by fraudulent people, because there is nothing to fear out of Manglik. Roughly 50% of people are Manglik. So people, these fraud astrologers, they extract money from people by scaring them. That's a different thing. But this concept of Manglik is coming from there. Okay? The way it is used, implemented, is all crap. Okay? Today. So, that also explains why the married couple, the couple that is getting married, on the marriage day, they are supposed to take oath in front of fire. And they take 7 rounds around fire because they are completing each other. They are completing each other, not competing. They are complementing, they are completing each other. That is what is 7 all about. So 7 perambulations or 7 rounds around fire they take, and they are in a way propitiating fire and taking its blessing, not to create obstructions in the marital life. That is the reason, guys. And from astrology, that is how we understand it. Okay? These rituals are all mentioned in the Kalpa, which is another Vedanga, just like astrology. So it has the same status. So astrology has the same status as that ritual, for example. Okay? That's different subject. So as far as this role of Mars in marital life is concerned, this is the reason. Mars opposes Venus. The functions of Venus. Mars may love Venus. Like in engineering colleges, the boys are all the time talking about Mars in their about Venus, right? About girls in their hostel. That's a different thing. But in the relationship itself, the karmic direction of Venus, that is relationships, sensual gratification. Can you enjoy a nice music if you are angry? That enjoyment of music, that materialistic, pleasure of whatever type is a domain of Venus. It's a karmic direction of Venus. Can you enjoy when you are angry? We can't. That's Mars. So Mars doesn't let you proceed in the direction of Venus, the karmic direction of Venus. So that is where it is coming from, guys. That is why the bride and the groom, they have to take 7 rounds around fire. They take the oath in front of fire. They, in a way, like, they are taking blessings from Mars in that sense, from planetary point of view, right? I'm not talking of deities here or gods here. I'm talking of planet. That is why Mars represents Hanuman. Okay. From Ramayana, Hanuman. He was a bachelor. So Mars is a planet of bachelors, guys. No matter what people say, what you read on internet, Mars is the bachelor in the 9 planetary scheme. We are not talking about Rahu and Ketu here. Okay, that's about it, guys. So I just wanted to talk about this interesting but lesser known topic. The topic is known, but the reasons are pretty much not very well known. So I hope after this video people understand the very astrological basis of it. Thank you.